Okay, so this is video number 2 with the suspension types for the quilts, or at least the ones I'm making. Now this is what you see a lot. You see side channels that go the whole length of the hammock. You have shock cord that comes from one end, goes all the way down to the other, and the same on the other side. Now, what this is nice for is that, yes, you can slide this. You can slide the whole underquilt up and down that shock cord, okay? Now, right off the bat, before we forget, the other video I showed you the sides, and it was flat. It was totally flat. If you can see here, this is the accordion effect, all right? As that hammock, well, basically gravity causes the hammock to shift down to the lowest point, right? So you get that, and then if this happens while you're sleeping, basically you start to get some air pockets, and then your butt gets cold. Okay. Now, what they've done to fix this is, or a solution for this is basically you end up sewing on some grosgrain or what have you, and Prusik onto that shock cord, you know, so you can change it and you can tighten it up. All right. I'm going to tighten it. Sorry for the blurriness there, but yeah. So you can see it grabs on, and it will stretch that out. Now, my question is, if we're going to stretch it out anyway to avoid that, I'm wondering what the point of having this is, right? Because on the other one, you can individually adjust your corners to fit the way you lie in your hammock. So it fits, and then it won't shift, you know, unless something bumps something, or, you know, your dog grabs it and runs away with it and snags on a tree or something silly. But basically, you're trying for that. And the other thing is, you notice when you tighten that up, the whole side comes up, right? You're not just altering the corner and that almost quadrant. You're affecting the whole thing. So if you go tighter, doesn't that also compress your insulation a bit? Because you can see at the bottom now, like, I'm right up against the pillows. I sit in there, that's going to push down, and yes, it's going to pull on the suspension, but it almost seems like, you know, it's almost, you know, you give up something to get something else. So, yeah, that's the other way. And again, I have it going up to, in this case, you know, a little mini onto my attachment point. And there you go. On the inside again, you know, you can see how it bunches up. You know, at first I kind of liked this. This is the way I was doing them. This one is mine. The first one is one I just made to play around with the idea, and I'm almost starting to think that it might be a better way of doing it. In this case, with ClimaShield, maybe. With down, maybe not, because, you know, when you go to a differential cut, you don't have to worry about the compression as much. So maybe this is better for the synthetic. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you're curious, this is Hyper D fabric. This is the 1.0. It's so sheer, you can see through it. And it's so comfortable and light. It packs smaller than my fist. How's that for ultralight going for a hike? All right, thank you.